math, we have started talking about division. But in the beginning, when we started learning about division, they actually showed you the groups. So they started and they told you how many they started with. So right here I have 12. I'm still going to tell you how many we're starting with. If you didn't want to read the words for the word story to tell you how many you have, what could you do to find out how many you're starting with?
You can count them.
Right, you can count them. So to double check, since there are no words here, let's see how many we have.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Okay, so I'm telling you that we have 12 apples. I want you to see if you can put these 12 apples into 3 groups. How would you do that? Can anyone see 3 separate groups? Winter, you can see the groups?
Yes.
With your imaginary ink, can you circle one of the groups? That's one group. With your real ink, Caitlin, come circle that group. Winter found the group that stood by itself. How many were in that group? Alec?
4.
4. We know that in division, just like multiplication, we have an equal number in each group. So if I want 3 groups with an equal number in each group, how many do the other groups have to have? Dominic?
4.
4. Does anyone see another group on this page? Jaden, with your imaginary ink. Great job. Claude, come up and with real ink, circle the next group. All right, so now we have 2 equal groups. How many did I want us to circle, Elijah?
3.
3. Does anyone see the last group? Emil, you see it? With your imaginary ink, come circle the last group. And when you're done, take a look at the class and see who is sitting the right way on the rug so that they can come up. Great job. Who is sitting nicely? And the person that you see sitting nicely can come up and, with real ink,
Charles.
circle the last group. You're welcome. Thank you, sir. So I want you guys to think. We started out with how many apples? Kenya.
12.
We started out with 12 apples. I asked you to divide those 12 apples into 3 groups. So if I was to write my division sentence, what number would come first? Winter.
12.
Great job. So we have 12. And then what's that symbol that we put, Rihanna? Divided by. And that divided by symbol looks similar to what other symbol that we've seen? It looks like the minus. So I'm going to do my minus, and then what is the division symbol missing?
The 2 dots.
The 2 dots. 2 dots right here? Where are the 2 dots?
On top and on the bottom.
One on the top and one on the bottom. So I had 12 divided by. What did I divide my 12 into? How many groups did I divide it into? I am seeing so many hands right now, and I'm so happy. Mr. Troy, how many groups?
3.
3 groups. Equals. What does this number represent? Don't tell me the number. Tell me what the number represents. Jason?
It equals 4.
Okay, listen to my question. What does the number represent? So Jason's right. He was too excited to tell us the number. It's 4. But where did he get the number 4? Claude?
From the set.
Okay, remember, it's not called a set. called the number inside the group. So, how many are inside the group, Winter?
4.
4. So 12 divided by 3 equals 4. Now, when we're doing repeated subtraction, we start with 12 again, right? That's the number we start with. When we're doing repeated subtraction, the very last thing, what we want it to equal is 0. Look, no more apples are outside the groups, right? So we want it to equal 0. Well, I first started out with 12. And then I took away how many? How many did we circle first? Samara?
You circled 4.
Excellent. So I circled 4, right? This was the first group that we circled. So I took those away. Then I took another group away. How many did I take away that time, Dominic?
4.
4. So I took this one away second. Then I took the last group away. How many did I take away that time?
4.
4. And that left me with 0. I didn't have any left. Okay? So when you're looking at the division, you start with that big number. You start with the number of items that you begin with. You divide. Bless you. My goodness. When you divide, you're taking away. You're dividing the number of groups. Right? So I had 3 groups. And then the equals, the number that it equals, is how many are inside the group. When you're doing the repeated subtraction, you start with the number you begin with, right, which was 12. And then you continue to take away how many are inside the group until you're left with 0. So there is no 3 in this problem, right? The number 3 is not a part of this subtraction problem. I'm just going to ask that you sit down because I saw Marcus try to look in front of you and he couldn't see. Thank you. And also when you're doing the repeated subtraction, your goal is to have 0 left. Okay? Today during math, I want to see what you can do independently. What we just did is the first problem on your page. So number 1 says divide 12 apples into 3 equal groups. Very similar. See if you can see these groups. Okay? Then you're going to do number 2. You're going to do both of these on your own and then raise your hand so I can come check it. Okay? I know that this class is smarter than the average 2nd grade class. I know we can do it. All you need to do is remember, when you're dividing, you divide by how many groups. It equals the number inside the group. Show me a thumbs up if you're ready for this. If you are ready for this challenge, say yeehaw!
Yeehaw!
If you are ready for this challenge, stand. Stretch your bodies to the sky. Reach for those stars. Put your arms down. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out.